thing I like the least about a really successful prosperity spell is how you have to move backwards before it really works. Hi, this is Jackie with Coventry Creations, and I want to talk about drawing back the bow of success spells or making your spells successful. Sometimes you don't have room in your life for what it is you're manifesting, for what it is you're doing, lighting your candles for and doing all your spells for. Sometimes you have to make that space internally within yourself to find out what's blocking you. What are the limiting beliefs? What are the things that are going on that says, I have some cognitive dissonance. I believe this, but I want to manifest this. And you have to find that space. And sometimes things go bad when you're doing your prosperity spell or your manifestation spell before they can go good. And I call that drawing back the bow. Retreating, finding out what's happening. What are your blocks? What's not working for you? What are the beliefs in there? What's the lack of space that you have in your life? And there's some really easy ways you can draw back that bow. If you look at this as like, hey, it's going to take 2 spells to make this thing manifest in my life, the first spell is clearing. So let's get to clearing. One of my favorite ways is journaling. Doing some magical journaling, just doing those streams of insanity, because really what you're doing is you're talking to your higher self. And sometimes it can take pages. It's not going to happen in the first 2 sentences, the first 2 paragraphs, and sometimes not even in the first 2 pages. You got to get through all of your layers of stuff to get down to what's really going on. And once you get there, you feel it. You go, oh, this is it. This is the key. This is the most important thing. So take that, circle it, and understand that that's what you're clearing. Then you can craft a clearing spell for that. The other thing you can do with that to give it more oomph is do a clearing bath. Sometimes all you need is a little salt, maybe a little milk, a few other herbs for clearing in your bath. Make sure that they're skin safe. And then allow that stuff to just kind of float out of you. And when you drain the tub, all that energy is going to drain away from you. Those blocks and limiting beliefs are going to drain away from you. Sometimes just really identifying what those limiting beliefs are and saying, no, that's not my belief anymore. And then what you can do is what you wrote down, the paper that you wrote down, burn it, let it go. These are all really good ways to take your mental process into a ritual. So it's drawing back the bow. Now, once you've drawn back the bow, you have to take aim. You have to aim really well to the exact target that you want. And the way you do that is, again, maybe more journaling, really clearing your intention of what you want the end result to be, what that end result is, and maybe some of the ways that you're going to get there. You're not going to get there usually in a way that you're familiar with, because if you could get there in a way that you're familiar with, then you would have already gotten there. So drawing back the bow, taking aim, and then letting your spell fly. Now you have a clear path. Now you're ready for it. Now you have space in your life for this to manifest, and you got a great target. So draw back the bow and find out how successful your spells can be.